This is our oriental garden lizard, eastern garden lizard, Indian garden lizard, common garden lizard, bloodsucker, or changeable lizard. Calotes versicolor is an agamid lizard found widely distributed in Indo-Malaya. It has also been introduced in many other parts of the world. It is an insectivore and the male gets a bright red throat in the breeding season. It measures over 10 centimeters in length snout to vent. Total length including the tail is up to 37 centimeters. Two small groups of spines, perfectly separated from each other, above each tympanum. Dorsal crest moderately elevated on the neck and anterior part of the trunk, extending on to the root of the tail in large individuals, and gradually disappearing on the middle of the trunk in younger ones. No fold in front of the shoulder, but the scales behind the lower jaw are much smaller than the others. Gular sac not developed. From 39 to 43 series of scales round the middle of the trunk. The hind foot is not much longer than the head in the adult, whilst it is considerably longer in the young. The coloration is very variable, sometimes uniform brownish or grayish olive or yellowish. Generally broad brown bands across the back, interrupted by a yellowish lateral band. Black streaks radiate from the eye, and some of them are continued over the throat, running obliquely backwards. Belly frequently with grayish longitudinal stripes, one along the median line being the most distinct. Young and half-grown specimens have a dark, black-edged band across the interorbital region. The ground color is generally a light brownish olive, but the lizard can change it to bright red, to black, and to a mixture of both. This change is sometimes confined to the head, at other times diffused over the whole body and tail. A common state in which it may be seen is, seated on a hedge or bush, with the tail and limbs black, head and neck yellow picked out with red, and the rest of the body red. Jordan and Blythe agree that these bright, changeable colors are peculiar to the male during the breeding season, which falls in the months of May and June. Mohot has collected in Siam one of those fine variations of colors, which, however, appear to be infinite. It has the usual cross streaks between the eyes and the radiating lines continent of India to China. It is very common in Ceylon, not extending into the temperate zone of the Himalayas. Ceylonese specimens are generally somewhat larger. One of them measured 16 inches. The name of bloodsucker. The name was given to it from the occasional reddish hue of the throat and neck. Roktochosha is also a local name in the Bengali language, which also translates to bloodsucker. The female lays from 5 to 16 soft oval eggs, in hollows of trees, or in holes in the soil which they have burrowed, afterward covering them up. The young appear in about 8 or 9 weeks. In a hot sunny day, a solitary bloodsucker may be seen on a twig or on a wall, basking in the sun, with mouth wide open. After a shower of rain, numbers of them are seen to come down on the ground and pick up the larvae and small insects which fall from the trees during the showers. Changeable lizards escape danger by darting to the nearest tree. If the predator comes even closer, they will scale to the side of the tree facing away from the predator and very swiftly dart up the tree. The predator looks behind the tree only to see that the lizard is up in the branches.